is Joanne Faulkner and I'm a shiatsu practitioner. Shiatsu is a little bit like acupuncture without needles. It follows the meridians of the body, the ancient pathways of energies that take the energy just like blood is taken around the body. We take energy around the body. And what do I mean by energy? Well, we eat food and we breathe air, and that gives us, that transforms into energy. It's all based in a very ancient system of traditional Chinese medicine, which is almost 4,000, some people say over 4,000 years old. And I love it because it gives me a language to really understand my body. And then again, talk to my body. So when my body has a problem with the lung, I know what to eat. I know what benefits the lung. When I've got maybe a urinary tract infection, lovely, and my kidneys are really at me, I know what to eat. When I have got acid reflux and my stomach is giving me problems, I know what to eat. It's all in my books, which follow the ancient system of traditional Chinese medicine, but I thought I'd hop on and just give you a few little basics now. So, in Chinese medicine, we have the 5 elements, and each of those elements have a pair of organs within them. So, for example, the element of metal has the lung and the larger intestine. The element of wood has the liver and gallbladder, and so on. Again, it's all laid out really clearly in the book. And they all have a colour. And what's really handy is the colour that's represented by the element really is the colour of the food. So, for example, if you've got a problem with your lung or large intestine, the colour is white. And often if you see people who are very white in the face, maybe they've got a problem with the immune system or celiac, something like that. So they look very white, and white food really benefits the lung and large intestine. And I don't mean white bread, unfortunately, or cake that is white, or icing that is white. I mean naturally white food. Onions are fantastic. Anything in the onion family is very pungent in flavour, and it really helps disperse any phlegm around the lung and the large intestine. Another white food, super white food, is garlic. So onions and garlic, anything of that kind of white food family. Also kind of turnip, radish, that's white in the middle, mushrooms. All of these are white foods that really benefit the large intestine. Mushrooms actually, especially shiitake mushrooms, have a chemical in it called interferon, which can really help the regeneration of the colon. So where do we go next? Well, the lung large intestine is the autumn season, so let's move now to the winter. So the winter, the element is water, and quite obviously the organs that match this are kidney and bladder. Quite obviously they're kind of linked to the water, and their colour is blue-black. You might see people with blue-black underneath their eyes. That's really telling me they're exhausted, they've got adrenal exhaustion. So blue-black food, so blackberries, blueberries, and one of my favourites, which is in this little jar, is, I don't know if you can see that, but it's seaweed, and that's a real deep blue-black colour. So any kind of algae, chlorella, spirulina. So this here is wakame seaweed, but you can get dulse, dillisk is the same word. Anything kind of deep blue-black really benefits the kidneys. Also, I have here sesame seeds. Now I've got black sesame seeds mixed in with the white sesame seeds. And black sesame seeds and white to a degree really benefit the kidney and the bladder, and the kidney and bladder in Chinese medicine are really fantastic for bones. So anything that really, if you've got problems with your bones, you need to look to kidney and bladder for great food. So we move from the winter into the spring, and the element of spring is wood. So we've kind of got new growth. We've gone from the winter, which is quiet, which is water, very, very deep, and we move into spring, which is new growth, and the element is wood, and the organs are liver and gallbladder. Liver is the only organ that can regenerate, so we can kind of think, okay, new growth, new shoots. So the colour, looking down here, see if I can find my food, the colour for the liver and the gallbladder is green. So I've got here some spinach. So any green leafy vegetables, broccoli, kale, spinach, watercress, chard, cabbage, all of those are really kind of green, and they're full of chlorophyll, and chlorophyll really helps the gallbladder produce bile, which then again helps the liver to break down fats. So just a really easy way to remember, green foods benefit the liver. And then we move from spring into the summer, and the summer is the element of fire. You could see how that would be warming for everything. And the organs that relate to fire are heart, small intestine. And the colour, could you guess what colour foods are good for the heart if I'm talking about fire? Red. Red peppers, red tomatoes, red colour food, beetroot. Radish is a funny one because radish is pink on the outside and white in the middle, so it does both. It benefits the heart and the large intestine. So these are really good. Oh, there goes my pepper. These are really good at producing lots of antioxidants for the blood. And what does that do? Helps the blood circulate, and that benefits the heart. Now, where do we go from after the summer? Well, in Chinese medicine, there are 5 elements. So there's an extra season. It's late summer. So that time when things have come and they're coming into ripening fruitfulness, that time of harvest. It's before autumn, before the leaves fall off the trees, but things are being kind of harvested, and we give great thanks to the earth. Often we have harvest festival, and the colour for that, and I'm missing my other ingredient, is orange. I've got here a sweet potato, but sweet potato, squash, pumpkin, and then we move also to the carbohydrates, so kind of brown rice, quinoa, millet, anything that is an orangey brown in colour will benefit the stomach and the spleen. Did I say that? That we move from the heart, we move to the late summer. The late summer, the element is earth, very nourishing, and it's around the stomach and the spleen. And the stomach and the spleen regulate blood sugar. That's what they do. And so these kind of sweet flavour, orange flavour vegetables help to regulate the blood sugars. So instead of reaching for the chocolate, which is a different kind of orangey brown, reach for your sweet potato, your pumpkin. And you know what? There's loads of different recipes in both of these books that cover the whole of the 5 element system. It's a really easy system, and it's how I talk to my body and stay healthy. I love my life, and I'm really sharing this to help you love your life and your body too. May you be well, may you be happy. May I be well, may I be happy, and may all beings everywhere be happy, safe and well. If you need anything, you get in touch with me. Take it easy.